heard the question right before the break. Would you ever go to the hospital emergency room if you didn't have an emergency? If you're thinking no, well, what if the hospital invited you? That's exactly what will be happening on Sunday at Florida Hospital Tampa. Starting at 10 a.m., they'll open the doors of its new emergency room and its intensive care tower for behind-the-scenes tours. They'll also be offering training in CPR and poison prevention. And joining us with more in our studios, we want to welcome Dr. Wentz Tierheimer, who's the hospital's ER medical director, and also nurse Stephanie O'Brien, who will be the docent for the day, giving the tours behind the scenes. Welcome and congratulations.
Thank you.
New model of care is one of the terms that are being used to describe this. What exactly is that?
So we're very excited about our new state-of-the-art emergency department. We're going to have 48 treatment rooms. It doubles the size of our current emergency department. But the most exciting thing about our new emergency department is our Doc First ER, where you actually see a physician first. So before you get registered, before you get treated.
Quite a concept. A lot of people, that's what they expect when they go to the ER, and the reality is very different. You're filling out 20 different forms. You're telling people the same story before you see a doctor. So how did this idea come about? It seems like common sense, but it's not. It hasn't been done before.
Right. We listened to what was important to our patients, especially in an emergency. And what's important is seeing a doctor as soon as possible and getting your workup started. And so that's what we're doing.
So you're going to be filling out the paperwork on the back end of the visit.
That's right.
Okay. And so in terms of the pediatric unit, I know that there's been a lot in terms of details and planning. Tell us about the lighting in the pediatric area.
So our pediatric rooms are have this pediatric, it's a Philips ambient lighting technology where you can adjust the color of the ambient lighting in the room. You can pick a scene, moving scene to watch on the wall, and there's sound effects that go with it. Wow. And it's been shown to decrease anxiety in patients and actually decrease the amount of pain medication they need if they're having pain. That's interesting. Has that been tried before at Florida Hospital? Yes, or we're using it at one of our other Florida Hospital facilities, and the rooms are fabulous. Everybody wants to be in one of them. Everybody wants to be in the pediatric unit, yes. I guess. I know that I would. Stephanie, when you're getting ready to host this open house and invite everybody in, how do you convince folks that being in the hospital ER is actually a good thing?
Well, we're really excited. This Sunday, as you said, we have the community event. There'll be 13 food trucks. We have a poison prevention area, safety zone where you'll learn basic CPR. We'll have guided tours, trains, prizes anywhere from phone chargers to trains for kids, so lots of exciting things.
So what is the one thing you think that folks will be surprised to know about the ICU tower, for example?
The ICU tower, number one, is gorgeous. I think that the care has always been, every detail is focused on the patient and the experience and the community needs, so that's really important. No detail went undone without focusing on what the patient would want, so I think people will be really pleasantly surprised with that. Nobody wants to be in the hospital, so that's it.
How did the idea come about of an open house, of hosting it rather than just opening the new facility, saying, let's invite the community to come in before? How did that idea come about, and what's your goal?
I think the open house is more for to allow people to really see it. It's something that you have to come and see to believe. It's so beautiful. You'll be excited, actually, to see that this is in the community and that people have the opportunity to experience that. As I said, nobody wants to come to the emergency department typically. So if you do have to come, it's something that you can actually look at in advance and anticipate. That so much thought and effort has gone into not only the design, but also, as Dr. Tierheimer said, the Doctor First concept.
Well, thank you for coming in. We will continue to post pictures on our Facebook page. Here's the information on your screen. Again, the open house happens on Sunday, November the 2nd. Doors open at 10 a.m. and the tours will continue until 4 p.m. This is happening at the Florida Hospital Wesley Chapel facility, 3100 East Fletcher Avenue. Thanks for watching, everybody.